do some Tai Chi, shall we? So we take our right hand and make it into a fist representing power. Left hand, fingers together, friendship, tucking in the thumb, humility. And fist into the palm, and we say welcome. Good to see everyone. All right, we're going to do some deep breathing to get us started. Standing in the Wuji position, feet shoulder, hip distance apart, a nice gentle bend in the knees, tucking in the tailbone. So your tailbone kind of bows out, so you're tucking in the pelvis so the tailbone points to the floor. So I'm tucking in the pelvis, head's lifted by the silk thread. I have good straight body posture. All right, we're going to breathe from the belly. Let's begin. Inhale the hands up and exhale, float the hands down. Nice and gentle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Push the arms in front of us. Next, inhale to the heart, sorry. Exhale, hands out in front of us. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Keep the shoulders soft. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, push up on the hands, push down on the feet simultaneously. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Giving a big hug. Inhale the arms up. Keep inhaling the arms open. Exhale and keep exhaling. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Left up, right down. Exhale. Inhale. Keep that upper body straight. Right hand up, left hand down. Exhale. Make sure you're not leaning. Keep the body straight. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Finally, gathering chi, my favorite. Oh, you're fine. I'm glad you're here. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And there you go. That's our deep breathing exercise. Thank you, Alex. Everybody good? Oh. They usually don't sit next to each other, so. Good luck with that. All right. Everybody having fun so far? All right. Happy Father's Day to the fathers in the room. Happy Father's Day also to the mothers in the room because you were there at the time, right? I have a perfect Father's Day joke for you. Yeah. Give me just a second. I want to make sure I get it right. So, a male human grows up to be a grown man. But when he becomes a father and starts telling dad jokes, he becomes a grown man. Exactly. Grown jokes, grown man. There you go. All right. Warm up exercises next. Chin tuck. Float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, looking straight ahead. Keep the chin level. Feel the stretch on the back of the neck. Hands come out. Chin gently floats up and sink the chin down to the chest. Again, we float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest. Keep looking straight ahead. Hands come out. Chin gently floats up and sink the chin down to the chest without leaning forward. One more time, float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and we sink the chin down to the chest. Beautiful. Next neck exercise, looking side to side. Try and keep your head straight. As you turn to the side, look off into the distance, not down at the floor, which causes that to tilt your head. So as I look from one side to the other side, my head stays nice and straight. Okay? Prayer hand position, Tai Chi ball, right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. Try and keep that hand below the shoulder. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. Come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And come back to center. One more time. Right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. And come back to center. Left hand's on top. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And then we come back to center, come back to prayer hands, and relax the hands down. Keep that good straight posture. Remember, your posture is in two different directions. So we want to keep our posture straight in this direction, but we also want to keep our posture straight in this direction. Okay? All right. Shoulder circles next. You guys look so excited. Bring the shoulders back, and then up, then forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. One more time. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Now reverse that. Look straight ahead. Shoulders forward, then up, then back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Excellent. Gathering chi, doing what the Chinese call reaching for infinity. So imagine someone is very gently pulling on your wrist. Gently, we're reaching out, reaching up. Keep a bend in your knees. And relax the hands down. Bring the hands right down the center line. Once again, we're reaching out, reaching up, opening, expanding the body. And relax the hands down in front of us once again. One more time, gently reaching out, reaching up, and then relax the hands down. Beautiful. Touching heaven and earth. Starting out, prayer hand position. Left hand up, right hand down, floating the head towards the ceiling, stretching the spine, looking straight ahead. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching that spine. Keep looking straight ahead. Come back to center. Left hand up, right hand down. Relax into the stretch, floating the head to the ceiling. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. Keep that upper body nice and straight. Come back to center. One more time each side. Left up, right down, stretching the spine. Come back to center. Right up, left down, gently stretching the spine. And then we come back to center. Back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Nice. Carrying the ball side to side, not moving the hips, moving the navel from the left side to the right side without moving the hips. Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hands on top, gently turn to the left. Turn the ball over, right hands on top, and then gently turn to the right. Keep that upper body nice and straight. We turn the ball over, left hands on top, gently turn to the left. Try to not turn the hips, but turn the upper body instead. And then we turn the ball over, right hands on top, gently turn to the right. Try to not turn the hips, just turn the upper body. Be nice and gentle. Turning the ball over, left hands on top, gently turn to the left. And then we turn the ball over, right hands on top, and gently turn to the right. And then we turn the ball over, we come back to center, and relax the hands down. Beautiful. The one Tai Chi master I studied with about, a month and a half, 2 months ago, he thinks exercise like that turning exercises are really important for people with Parkinson's disease. He maintains that since we grew out of an agricultural society and became an industrial society, we don't do these turning motions very much. That we used to do that all the time when we would like hoe the fields or do other labors around the house. And that we've lost. We're now just sitting in our chair. And so we don't do a lot of this turning motion. So it's an interesting way to look at it. Okay? All right. Let's do a leg strengthening exercise before we sit down. Okay? So keep the knee bent, keep the body straight, and try and keep the foot relaxed. Our toes sometimes will kind of like try to grip the floor. So we try not to do that, but push down on the ball of your foot. That kind of flattens the toes out and relaxes the foot somewhat. Okay? Weight shift to the left, keeping a bend in the left knee. Use your chair if you need to. Right foot, cat stance. Keep that upper body nice and straight. Tap right toe to the front, empty. And cat stance. Try and keep all your weight left. Tap right toe to the side, empty. and cat stance. And then tap right toe behind us, keeping plenty of space between your feet. Good job. Cat stance. And then back to Wu Ji. Other side, weight shifts right. Bend in the right knee, left foot, cat stance. Keep all your weight right. Keep looking straight ahead. Keep that upper body straight. Left foot to the front, empty. Come back to the cat stance. Hang on one second and relax for a second. I didn't want to keep everybody on one leg. They wouldn't let you walk out of here if I did that. So, empty stance it's a Chinese term. It's like an empty bucket sitting on the ground. So my foot is touching the ground, but there's no weight on it whatsoever. I'm keeping all my weight back on the other leg. And so they call that an empty stance. It becomes very important in Tai Chi, but it also becomes very important for everybody in this room because it helps to keep you safe. So like when you step out empty, and then you shift your weight. You step out empty and then shift your weight. Instead of walking where you're always putting weight on that front foot, if you step on something slick like leaves, you can have that foot, like if my foot hit something slick right now, it would slide out from under me and I have no choice but to fall. If I step out empty and my foot slides, I can pick my foot up again. Okay? Make sense? All right. So continuing on, weight shifts to the right, left foot, cat stance. Tap left toe out to the side, empty, and cat stance. And then tap left foot behind us. Keep plenty of space between your feet. And cat stance. And then back to Wu Ji. Awesome. Shake your legs loose. That one you feel it on your legs, don't you? So I will let you know, some of my students take that exercise. So this is a goal you can work towards. You don't have to really ever obtain the goal if you don't want, but you can if you want also. But some of my students will stand and their other foot will never touch the ground. They'll go to the front, to the side, to the back, and then come back to Wu Ji. And then with the other foot, they'll do front, side, except not touch the ground, and then back. That's always something you can work towards attaining. Okay? Yes. Yes, it really is. It really is. It's a, but it takes practice. That's a lot of what it takes is practice, which takes practice. Yeah. But if I can do it, you guys can do it, right? Because, huh? Oh, okay. Somebody said, right. See, sorry. Well, don't have hearing in one ear. All right. Any questions about that? Let's do chapter 2. Chapter 2 is a lot of fun. Shifting weight. All right. So in this exercise, what we're trying to do, we're extending that empty stance a little bit. So as we set the foot on the ground, we set it down empty, no weight on it. And then we shift all of the weight to that foot. That allows us to tap or float the other foot. And then we set that foot down empty behind us and we pause and then we shift our weight back to that foot. Okay? In our brain, we have something that when our toes touch the ground, we immediately start shifting weight to that foot. So we're trying to override that switch in our head and not make this weight shift automatic. We do it when we want to do it. Okay? That makes life a lot safer for us. Okay? So, working on that, weight shift to the left, bend in the left knee, right foot, cat stance. Use your chair if you need to. Tap right foot to the front, empty. Set the right foot down, but don't put any weight on it. Keep your weight back on the left. Nice. Now shift all of your weight forward on the right leg. That allows you to tap or float the left foot. Keep that upper body straight. Keep looking straight ahead. Set the left foot down, empty, no weight on it. and shift all your weight to the left. Make sure you're stepping wide when you do this. There you go. Cat stance once again. Same thing to the side. Step out empty to the side. Set the right foot down without any weight on it. Keep your weight left. Now shift all your weight to the right. Tap or float left foot. Set the left foot down empty. Then shift your weight to the left and right cat stance. So all my weight's on the left, right foot's cat stance. One more. Tap right toe behind us, empty. Keep plenty of space between your feet when you do this. Set the right foot down behind us without any weight on it. All my weight's forward on the left. Now I shift weight back onto the right, tap or float left foot. Set the left foot down without any weight. Shift weight to the left, right, cat stance. And back to Wu Ji. Other side, because why should we let one leg have all the fun? Weight shift to the right, left foot, cat stance. Left foot to the front, empty. Set the left foot down, but don't put weight on it. Now, shift all of your weight forward onto the left. Keep the body straight. Tap or float right foot. Set the right foot down without any weight. Keep your weight forward on the left. Shift your weight back to the right, left, cat. Use your chair if you need to. Stay safe. Left foot to the side, empty. All your weight should be on your right at this point. Set that left foot down. All your weight is still on the right. Now shift your weight to the left. All your weight goes left, which allows you to tap or float right foot. Keep that upper body straight. Make sure you're not leaning. Set the right foot down. Weight shifts to the right and left cat. Tap left toe behind us, empty. Set the left foot down without any weight. All the weight forward on the right. Shift the weight back to the left. All the weight's left. Tap or float right foot. Keep that upper body straight. Make sure you're not leaning. Set the right foot down. Shift all your weight to the right, left cat. And then back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Get yourself a drink of water. All right. Go ahead and have a seat. I'm going to grab your chair. So one thing to remember, and it shows up fairly obvious in that exercise. When we have our weight on one leg, make sure you're keeping your body straight. All right, not only in this direction, but also in this direction. We want to make sure that we're not trying to lean and counterbalance ourselves. We want to keep our body straight. Okay, that's going to help you immensely with your balance. Okay, so keep that body nice and straight. If you're leaning out, at some point that counterbalance thing is going to fail, and it's going to fail bad. Okay, so make sure you're standing up nice and straight and tall. Okay. All right. So when we sit Tai Chi style, we try to sit up on the edge of the chair, not using the back of the chair. My feet are flat on the floor, a 90-degree bend between the upper and the lower leg. Pelvic bone is kind of a flat bone, so I rock forward on the pelvic bone. A lot of times we have a tendency to sit and rock back on the pelvic bone, and then we start developing back problems also. So we rock forward on the pelvic bone, heads lifted by the silk thread, and we have good straight body posture like mom taught us, right? Or it's Father's Day, I guess I could say dad taught us. All right, so we're going to do a hip exercise side to side. So let's turn to the right hand side of the chair. Okay. Now, we're going to be doing both hands and feet. If you can only do one, do the feet first. Don't worry about the hands. Okay. And while we're doing this, we're opening the leg up. Keep the knee directly over the ankle. So I'm not extending the leg out or to the side or to the back, but I'm keeping this right angle. Okay. So prayer hand position. Push against the right wall and open up the left leg. And then come back to center. Push against the right wall, open up the left leg, keep the knee above the ankle, and come back to center. One more time, push against the right wall, open up the left leg simultaneously, keep the knee above the ankle. Nice right angle. And then come back to center and relax the hands down. Beautiful. Shift to the left hand side of the chair. One of the reasons we keep our leg, yes, we can stretch farther if we do this, but we're stretching different muscles at that point. So we try and keep this at a right angle. It concentrates the stretch here and in the hips, okay? So prayer hand position, push against the imaginary left wall, open up the right leg, keeping that knee above the ankle. Nice. And come back to center. Push against the left wall, open up the right leg, keep the knee above the ankle, and come back to center. One more time, push against the left wall, open up the right leg. Nice. And come back to center, relax the hands down. Shift to the center of the chair, shake those legs loose. Good job. You guys look so happy. Yeah, exactly. I like that shirt. Yeah, her shirt says it has two like eyes and it has a smiley face. So it says you decide whether you want to be happy or sad. And yeah, that's very, very true. Very, very true. And you got to make that decision every morning, right? Yes. Yeah, always happy. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Next hip exercise. We're going to do two motions with the leg. We're going to lift the leg up and push the leg down like you're trying to drive the foot through the floor. Okay? When we lift the leg up, don't lift the leg with your hands, you lift the leg with your body. Make sure you're not leaning backwards. It helps to think that someone is gently lifting my head as I'm lifting my leg. That helps keep my posture straight, all right? Same thing, pushing down, don't lean forward. You want to use your core muscles, trigger those core muscles to push down. Okay? You guys look excited. All right. Left leg, lift that left leg, hands behind us, back straight, body straight, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Lift the left leg up, hands behind us, high as you can while keeping your good posture, and relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the left foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. One more time, lift that left leg up. Hands are behind us. And relax. Hands in front of us, push down on that left foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Beautiful. Other side, lift the right leg up. Hands behind us. Keep the body straight, keep the back straight. Relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us, back straight, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can, and relax. One more time, lift that right leg up, hands behind us, keep the back straight, keep the body straight, and relax. And then hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Shake those legs loose. Good job. That exercise also builds bone strength. So if if you have any issues with bone strength, that's a good exercise for you to do. Okay. And I've had probably about a dozen Tai Chi students, all of them female, postmenopausal, that they've either gone from osteoporosis to osteopenia, or osteopenia to normal, back to normal bone density by doing Tai Chi. Pretty amazing, because a lot of times the drugs they give you for osteoporosis are pretty strong drugs. So better to do it naturally if you can. Okay. All right. Heel kick next. All right. Thank you. So we're going to do 4 motions with the leg. We're going to lift the leg up, then we're going to kick the leg out. Heel kick. So I'm pushing out on the heel, up on the toe. And then I lift the leg back up. Everybody wants to skip this one and then float the foot to the ground. I'm keeping my back straight, my body straight. It's okay to smile when you do this, by the way. And punching out the opposite hand. Okay? Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it float there, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. And then pick up the right leg, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. One more time. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight and tall. I love it. The whole room gets taller every time I say that. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Hold this for a half an hour. Just kidding. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. And pick up the right leg, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Feel that one work your legs? Doesn't take very much at all, right? Doesn't even take much to like practice it one time at home. If you just remember doing that exercise, it's amazing how that exercise can help. I had a gentleman. He did not have Parkinson's. He had a stroke, and his spouse was very dedicated to seeing him get better. Is that putting it right? His spouse was very dedicated to seeing him get better. So she asked me, and I said, deep breathing every day, heel kick exercise, and ankle exercise. That will help. So he went home and he did that for a week with his spouse's help. And he came back and he's like, look, I can walk 10 feet without using my walker now. And he showed me he walked 10 feet. I was like, that was after 1 week. After 2 weeks, he walked pretty much almost the length of this room without using his walker. That was after 2 weeks. So I know not everybody has the same results, but it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. All right. So next exercise, toe kick. It's the same thing, except instead of a heel kick, we do a toe kick. Point our toe forward. And then we lift up, hover, float the foot to the ground. Okay? Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg and float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Nice. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. Keep looking straight ahead. Pick up the right leg, float the foot down. Beautiful. One more time. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Want to work the core. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out, right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist. And then pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Awesome. So, want to try something with you while we're here. Remember the exercise where we're carrying the ball side to side? Let's do that from the chair for a moment. Okay. Now, whether you're standing or sitting, this exercise should feel the same. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't. And if it doesn't feel the same, it means we're moving our hips. But now you can't move your hips because you're sitting on them. Okay. So the exercise should feel the same. Okay. So prayer hand position, Tai Chi ball, left hand's on top, gently turn to the left. Turn your navel to the left. And then we turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently turn to the right. Don't force anything, nice and gentle. Stay on the right side, turning the ball over, left hand's on top, gently turn to the left. Stay on the left side as we turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently turn to the right. And then we turn the ball over, we come back to center and relax the hands down. Now, if you remember how that felt standing, it should feel the same sitting. Okay? It was funny in one of my classes, one of my students, it was one of her first times there, and there was a lady behind her had been doing it for a long time. And we were doing that exercise standing, going side to side, and the lady kept turning her hips. And so I said to the class, don't turn your hips, keep your hips square to the front. And the lady who had been with me for a while realized what the lady in front of her was doing. Finally, she went up and just grabbed her hips. Yeah, I can't do that. But it was funny. So, all right, any questions? I knew it. Yes. Yes, internal martial art. Yes. You're right. You don't kick somebody with your toe. Um, well, I doubt you kick them to tickle them. That wouldn't last very long. You don't kick people with your toe. You kick people with the bottom of your foot. It's a good way to break your toes if you're kick them with your toes. However, if you're trying to get a little bit more extension and you're hitting them somewhere soft, you can use your toes and be okay. But you have to have really precise aim. But we're doing this more for health than for martial arts at this point. So showing the heel kick, that's more martial arts. When you do a toe kick, you're stretching different muscles in the leg. You have different muscles when you heel kick, different muscles when you toe kick. Not recommending that you kick anyone. I don't recommend you do a heel kick to anyone. Someone makes you that mad, walk away from them, right? Best way to never lose a fight is never get in a fight, right? No, a lot of times when they kick, people, if you do like a roundhouse kick, you'll be kicking like this and you try and hit them with the top of your foot if you try and do a roundhouse kick. But you don't necessarily, the only time you would probably use a toe kick is if you wanted to hit someone in the groin, but you have to have real good aim because if you overshoot, then you hit the pelvic bone and you break your toes. Yeah, exactly. So, but there's also a hand position where when you do this, that you normally don't strike people with your fingers either. Same reason. You strike them with your fingers, you break your fingers. However, the throat is really soft and your fingers get up underneath that chin. So they have that extension so you can strike somebody in the throat. Um, it's not recommended because you can kill somebody really easily that way. But that gives you that extension when you come back, and you always are protecting your own throat. Okay? So, that answer? I'm showing you the toe kick for health because you're stretching different muscles in the leg. Exactly. We're doing a combination in this class of Tai Chi and what they call Qigong. Most people don't have a clue as to what Qigong is. So if you start confusing people when you talk about that, that's actually more of a Qigong exercise than a Tai Chi exercise. Okay? Good question. All right. From a TV star, too. So I got to be careful. All right. Let's get up. Let's do a couple exercises standing if you're able to. All right. I'll bring your chair in a second. Feel naked without a chair, don't you? All right. Weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee, left foot, touch heel and toe. Heel and toe. Heel, toe. Don't have the feet like you're on a balance beam. Keep some space between your feet. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Trying to build ankle flexibility and strength. Heel and toe. Weight shift back to the left, right foot, heel and toe. Heel and toe. Keep plenty of space between your feet. Heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time. Heel and toe. Try and keep all your weight on the left as you do that. Second ankle exercise. Weight shift right, left foot, little toe, big toe. Outside, inside. Keep looking straight ahead. Little toe, big toe, little piggy, and big piggy. That's if you're a grandparent. Shift weight, left, right foot, little toe, big toe, outside, inside. All your weights left. Keep a bend in the left knee, little toe, big toe, or corn, and bunion. And back to center. Excellent. All right, that's our warm-up exercise. Any questions about those exercises? Let's do a standing exercise. I love this one for people with Parkinson's. It's good for everybody. It's good for everybody's balance. So we're going to be touching the heel in front of us, empty, like I discussed earlier, and touching the toe behind us, also empty, keeping plenty of space between the feet, because we want this to be in your muscle memory, not this or this, but this to be in your muscle memory when you step backwards, all right? Most people don't fall walking a straight line. Most people fall when they make a turn or when they walk backwards or something like that. That's when most people fall. So we want to make sure that you're doing that safely, okay? Looking at it from the side, the leg that has the weight, the knee stays bent, upper body stays straight as we touch heel and toe, okay? And then the one thing particularly important for people with Parkinson's, as you transition from heel to toe, don't just swing the leg, lift the knee and touch the heel. Lift the knee and touch the toe. It's going to test your balance more, but that's what we're here to do. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. Weight shift to the left. Empty right heel, hands behind us or holding on to the chair. Lifting the knee as you transition, empty toe, hands in front of us. Try and keep all the weight left. Empty on the heel. Keep looking straight ahead. And empty on the toe. Plenty of space between the feet. There you go. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel. Use your chair. Stay safe. Lifting the knee, empty on the toe. And come back to center. Make sure you're leaving plenty of space between those feet. Weight shift to the right, bend in the right knee, same thing. Other side, empty left heel, hands behind us. Lifting the knee, empty left toe, hands in front of us. Try and keep all your weight right. Stay safe. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel. And then lifting the knee, empty on the toe. One more time, lifting the knee, empty on the heel. Keep looking straight ahead. And then lifting the knee, empty on the toe. And come back to center. Excellent. So, to forestall a question, you're going to probably, especially as you're starting out, you're going to have one side that's going to be better balanced than another side. What normally happens is the weak side catches up to the strong side. So just give yourself some time, and that weak side will eventually catch up to the strong side. Okay? We have better balance, and I've never been able to figure out a rhyme or reason. Some people are better standing on their left than their right. Some people are better standing on their right than their left. It has nothing to do that I've seen that whether they're right or left footed or handed. So it has some different ways. Not yet. Here's one to turn out the lights so we can do meditation. Let's have a seat. Keep the light on for a moment. I wanted to take you through a couple more exercises, and then we'll do some meditation. Okay? Thank you. He made a plug for meditation yesterday in his TV broadcast. So now that he's a star, he thinks that he can do it whenever he wants. So let's do. You know I'm teasing with you, right? You did well. You did really good. So it's only because I was standing next to you. All right. So if you're able to have your hands over your head, go ahead and do that. If that's difficult for you, then don't worry about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the left side and then turn to the right side with our hands over the head. We're going to keep the body straight. So I'm not leaning to the left, but I'm turning to the left or rotating to the left. All right. So interlace the fingers together in front of me and then hands up over the head and gently turn to the left. And then we come back to center and turn to the right. Keep the upper body straight as you're doing this. I turn to the left and turn to the right. One more time, turn to the left. Try and keep that upper body straight and then turn to the right. Listen to your body. Be gentle with the body. And then we turn back to center and slowly relax the hands down. It's amazing how that one works on the arms as much as it does, doesn't it? All right, so one more exercise, then we'll do meditation. So in this one, I give you a chance to lean. We're going to lean to the left, lean to the right. What you're going to feel as you lean to the left, your torso on this side, you're going to feel a stretch. And as you lean to the right, a stretch in your torso. Again, stay in your comfort zone. Listen to your body. Stay in your chair. Okay? So again, if you're able to have your hands over your head, wonderful. All right? So I interlace the fingers together. I bring the hands up over the head. I lean to the left. I feel the stretch in the right torso. And then I come back to center and I lean to the right. And come back to center. Keep looking straight ahead. I lean to the left. Feel that stretch in the torso. Back to center and lean to the right. And come back to center one more time, leaning to the left. And come back to center and I lean to the right. And come back to center and relax the hands down. Beautiful. So I was talking earlier about how we've changed from an agricultural to an industrial society. That's one of the things in an agricultural society, we're constantly moving our spine, not only front to back, side to side, all these different ways. We don't do that as much as in an industrial society. And so that's one of the reasons that he feels that this is a good exercise for people with Parkinson's. Yeah, I like it. I see some really cool things happening with that. So we're going to keep doing that one. Now you can turn out the light. So we spent time exercising our brain, or I'm sorry, our body for the last almost 55 minutes, exercising our body. So now we're going to exercise our brain. Okay, doing some meditation, trying to stay in the here and the now. Okay. So closing your eyes helps. I'm going to talk about our second brain or the inner stomach. Um, just relax. All right. So as thoughts come in your mind, just let them float through your mind. Keep concentrating on your breathing. Okay. So sitting up nice and straight and tall. You can sit back and use the back of your chair now. I want you to be comfortable. So I don't want you to worry about how you're sitting. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight and tall. So if you're going to sit back in your chair, scoot your booty all the way to the back also. So you're sitting up nice and straight. Okay? So feet flat on the floor, closing the eyes. We're going to do a couple of cleansing breaths. Big, deep belly breath in. And then as we breathe out, clearing our mind of any thoughts. Let your thoughts leak out of your ears. Take a big, deep belly breath in. And then as we breathe out, clear the thoughts out of our mind. One more time, cleansing breath. Long, slow, deep breath in. And as we breathe out, just clearing our mind of any thoughts, not worrying about what happened earlier today, or what could happen this afternoon. Staying in the here and the now. Beautiful. Start with our feet. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your feet, relaxing your feet. Inhale, filling our lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the feet, relaxing our feet. Onto the legs. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through the legs, relaxing your legs. Inhale, filling our lungs with air once again. Exhale, breathing out through the upper leg, lower leg, relaxing the knee. Onto the hips. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your hips, relaxing your hips, relaxing your bottom. Inhale, filling our lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the hips, relaxing the hips. Onto the belly. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we exhale, imagine you're exhaling through your navel, relaxing all the muscles at the front of the belly. Inhale, filling our lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the navel, relaxing all those muscles at the front of the belly. Onto the inner stomach that I was talking about. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through the inner stomach. That feeling you get in the pit of your stomach when something's not going right, you're trying to relax that area of your body. Inhale, filling our lungs with air once again. Exhale, breathing out through the inner stomach, relaxing our anxiety, relaxing our tension, relaxing our anger. Inhale, filling our lungs with air once again. Exhale, breathing out through that inner stomach, relaxing our inner stomach. Onto the lower back. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And breathing out through the lower back. Relaxing our lower back. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the lower back. Relaxing our lower back. Onto our hands. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. Breathing out through our hands. Relaxing our hands. Inhale, filling our lungs with air once again. Exhale, breathing out through our hands, relaxing our hands. And let's do a couple more breaths, but this time breathe out through the whole body. So take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as you breathe out, imagine you're exhaling through the whole body. Feel the whole body relax. If you feel any tension anywhere, concentrate on that area of your body. Just let it go. Take a big, deep belly breath in once again. Exhale, breathing out through the whole body. Imagine you're breathing out through your skin, relaxing that whole body. Let's do that one more time. Long, slow, deep breath in. And then as we breathe out, breathing out through that whole body, relaxing the whole body. Beautiful. Look at how relaxed you guys are. Don't you want to just take this feeling and bottle it up so you can use it the rest of the day? All right. Good job. Look at how relaxed you guys are. Tremors have gone away. It's nice, isn't it? I was really touched. The lady, I'm having problems with my website, so it was up on my website for a while, but there was a lady, she had dyskinesia so bad she was in a electric wheelchair. And we did meditation, and it was amazing to see the very first time her dyskinesia went away. And so I asked her if I could videotape her, and I tried to. The second time, I didn't do it well. The third time, I got it right, though. But I showed it to her when we were done, and she was like, and she said, and it's touched my heart. She said, "Can you make a copy of that? Because I want my grandkids to see what I used to be like." Touch my heart. Touch my heart. Amazing lady. All right. Happy Father's Day to all the men in the room. You guys have a great weekend. Gary will take really good care of you next week, and I will be back in 2 weeks. All right? Have a great week. Good job.